Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Virgo. How are you guys, Virgo? Hope you're all well. Thank you so much for dropping in. See what's happening with you, Virgo. Overall energy surrounding Virgo singles in their love life. What does Virgo singles need to know? Clarity, please. Virgo singles need to know about the overall energy in their love life. Virgo. So we have, all right, Two of Swords, some kind of indecision. Now it has to do with those hopes and dreams. It has to do with a situation that may be out of reach. So someone's trying to make a decision. It's a failure to recognize the star. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius energy. It's an energy of releasing. This is about letting go of something. But I feel as though here there's a decision that needs to be made. Someone's failing to recognize, okay? This has to do with releasing something too. The star is about letting go and releasing. And I do see the Chariot. I see something here where someone is... it's an energy of someone losing control of a situation because they failed to see or failed to make a decision to do with the star, to do with their hopes and dreams. And I see the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer energy. Yeah, someone's letting go. They're taking off in another direction. It could be yourself too, you know, in that energy of knowing exactly what you want. Okay, yeah, knowing what you want. It's about making a decision to let go, to go for those hopes and dreams. So it's full steam ahead. It's an energy of someone who's taking back their power. Somebody who's definitely an energy of control here, you see, moving towards that Ten of Pentacles. It's safety, security, financial stability. Someone may have failed to recognize. Okay, something to do with the hopes and dreams. It has to do with the hopes and dreams, that reaching out. Whereas someone may feel the situation's out of reach or someone's out of their league. But I feel it has to do with, could be safety, security, and something to do with finances. But I feel there's the energy of, this is a place where people congregate, where they socialize. It's a safe place. But it has to do with stability, long-term commitment. It has to do with somebody here who, I feel someone here has lost control, okay? Someone's taking back their power, and it could be yourself, yeah. So there's this sense of lack. So it's an energy of someone who's lacking, feeling like they're not good enough. Okay, someone may have made you feel that way, and you may have stood up to them with that Queen of Wands energy, putting your foot down. Okay, you know your worth and you know your value. If someone else doesn't see it, you see, if someone is failing to recognize somebody's worth, their self-worth, and it has to do with financial stability. This could be an energy of someone who, this could be a place where you go, where you travel to, a place of business. Okay, there could be someone here who's feeling left out in the cold, or there's just some kind of lack. It's a little bit of loneliness or a lack of money, financial stability. But I see this energy of a fresh new start. So it really, I see that Cancer energy, that energy of planning for success. It's about taking charge of a situation and planning for success, financial stability. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of lack, loneliness, someone feeling like they're not good enough here. So it's an energy of someone here who failed to recognize, failed to see. Yeah, I see the Ace of Cups. Why is that here? There we go. Yeah, Four of Wands. So beautiful. Yes, it has to do with reciprocity. I see the Magician and I see the King of Cups. So I see a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It has to do with financial stability. A house, a home, a family, a reason to celebrate. Somebody may be manifesting. So it's an energy of manifesting, having all the tools, the information, everything you need. Okay, but I feel like it's this person having all the information, everything that they need to know. Okay, someone in their feelings here, and it has to do with reciprocity. Someone may feel like you won't reciprocate. They want to reach out, but I actually feel here, if there's someone who doesn't want to reciprocate feelings, emotions, they don't want to share, or they don't want to divulge any information of themselves, because sometimes the Six of Pentacles, it's about giving and receiving. Okay, yeah, manifesting, having all the information. I see the Ace of Cups. This is a fresh new start. It's a strong financial foundation, a house, a home. There's a reason to celebrate. So someone is manifesting. Some of you may be letting go of someone who comes in with lack. Okay. Could be yourself too, in that King of Cups energy, feeling a little bit lonely, like there's something lacking in your life. But I think there's someone here who's failed to recognize, failed to see the Ten of Pentacles, a partner. It's someone reliable, stable, financially stable. So I feel like it's an energy of just sort of releasing somebody here who comes in with lack, letting go of that lack. There it is, see? There you go. So it's a lack of a strong financial foundation, but there's actually a reason to celebrate. This is a strong financial foundation. See, someone failed to recognize. But I feel it's an energy of releasing that, having a fresh new start. You got a new person here by the looks of it. King of Cups, someone emotionally mature, available, someone who's mastered all the elements. So just watch out for anyone who comes towards you. Just like sometimes it's a little bit of manipulation. You want to be careful. Someone doesn't use emotional manipulation where they have you giving, but they're not really giving in return. So watch out for that energy. But I actually see a reason to celebrate. If someone's going to reach out here, I feel like you got someone who's going to reach out. I feel like they're manifesting, gathering info, kind of learning here, mastering all the elements. So someone here actually has everything they need. They have all the tools. They have everything they need, you see, but there's something lacking in their life. I feel it's an energy of someone who's maybe come towards you and failed to recognize that Ten of Pentacles, that house, home, reason to celebrate. It's a happy home, happy life, a family kind of energy. So I see a fresh new start. You have a new opportunity coming. So it's whether or not you want to reciprocate. So it's telling you to make sure you know your own worth. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Yeah. So it's an energy of releasing, clearing out negative thoughts and negative energy. It's a healing energy. So I feel like what you have is someone who failed to see, unable to make a decision. So I feel like you're releasing them. You're standing up for yourself. You know what you want and you're not settling. So you're taking your power back and you're taking off in another direction. But what you actually have is somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio coming towards you. This person, I feel they're not so sure you're going to reciprocate. Okay, this is somebody who has a maybe low self-esteem or something, but I feel like that's the energy that's being left behind. It's being released. It's being cleared. So it's clearing things out, clearing things up, clearing out the past, and seeing. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, so it's an energy of someone who's someone's figuring something out here. So it's an energy of someone taking a stand. You may have a little player energy, someone who comes in with lack. So it's also, a person who looks at the facts of a situation. And it has to do with clearing things out. It has to do with healing from a player-like energy. So someone may have been a bit of a player. So I feel like you're taking a stand, putting your foot down. You're figuring things out. You're being very wise, very logical. You're looking at the facts of a situation. Yeah. So it's an energy of figuring things out. I can see that, the facts, the figures. There it is. See, someone may have been manipulating. Someone playing games here. A little bit manipulative. This is someone who gathers information, okay, and they have all the tools. So it's telling you to be careful of anyone who manipulates emotionally, to be very wise. You actually have all the tools, the information, everything you need to know. You're figuring something out. You figured someone out here, okay? So we have the Chariot. Someone may feel like someone was being sneaky here. They failed to recognize, failed to see, and it has to do with clarity. It's the thoughts that pin someone down. They're in their head, keeping themselves stuck, unable to make a decision. So I feel as though you're making a decision. You're looking at the facts. You have all the tools. You have everything you need. Yeah, it's taking back that power. Tell me about the Chariot. There we go. Yeah. See, it may have been a third-party situation. Someone lost control. Now, it could be to do with just fear, a little heartache, or a little bit of fear. Someone isn't stable, reliable. Okay. Someone has a little bit of, a bit of fear of commitment. Afraid that someone isn't financially stable or reliable, or there's this lack. But it's also an energy of being lonely. Someone who possibly lives alone. They have the house, the home, they have everything, but they don't have love. So that's where I feel something happening here. We'll see. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, we have someone in their head, see? Someone's looking at that, facing their fears, definitely in their head. It's someone who needs to get out of their head. I see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? It's a Mercury energy. It has to do with communication. But communication is how we manifest. But you have to watch out for people who are sneaky. Okay, people who, because I feel like you're just releasing, you're letting go of someone here. Someone who's a bit of a player, a little bit sneaky. They kind of use their words to manipulate. So it has possibly to do with, it could be a third party. Okay, could be somebody else involved here, but I feel it's someone facing their fears of losing control. See, someone's lost control here because they failed to see and recognize they needed to let go of something. It's releasing those player-like ways, or just releasing the way someone communicates. See, it's a fear, and it's someone who's in their head, and it has to do with safety, security, financial stability. This is someone very wise. It's also strategic. It's someone's strategy. So they try to manifest through manipulation. Okay, so yeah, but I feel like you know here, because I feel like you're putting your foot down. So we have the Ace of Swords. So this is someone seeing the truth, having an aha moment. Okay, so it has to do with success and victory. So someone who's strategizing a victory, but it's actually somebody who isn't going to get what they want because they're using manipulation. So you may be cutting this person out. You may be having an aha moment here where you're figuring someone out. You figured out that they're being manipulative. Okay. But it's also an energy of someone who's trying to figure something out about yourself. So I feel overall, there could be like overall some trust issues here. Tell me about this Four of Wands. There we go. Yeah. So it's an energy of leaving something in the past. One last look over the shoulder, letting something go, going off on a new path towards a fresh new start. Now this could be yourself taking a risk. Okay. Taking that leap of faith. Having that aha moment. It has to do with facing fears. It's about losing control. It's the fear of losing control of the emotions, being emotionally invested. It's somebody who manipulates. They try not to get emotionally invested, but they actually do. So then there's that sense of lack, that longing, that feeling like they're not good enough. But it actually has to do with financial stability too. I feel there's something to do with financial stability. So I do see this one last look over the shoulder, leaving something behind, pushing through fear to have this new beginning. So really nice energy. Now this could be all one person, or it's an energy of just leaving someone behind. Okay. Someone who's lacking. Okay. Or it could be an energy of leaving that loneliness behind and taking a risk and pushing through fear to have this new beginning. I see a fresh new start here, an opportunity. Yeah, see, it's an opportunity for a happiness, emotional fulfillment. It's about putting all the cups on the table, someone expressing themselves emotionally. Emotional availability. See, you've got it. This is interesting. You're manifesting something here. And I feel like it's an energy of leaving something behind. Okay, and it has to do with the strategy. Strategizing, manifesting through manipulation. You know, you're letting this go, okay, or this person, this situation, and you're going to take a leap of faith. It has to do with a strong financial foundation, but it has to do with reciprocity. Okay, so make sure you see anyone who comes towards you. Make sure you see. Okay, any kind of manipulation, because it has to do with taking a risk. Okay, make sure you recognize it. And I feel it's something to do with the past. Maybe you took a risk with someone and there was, you know, a relationship that lacked a lack of stability, a lack of partnership, because the Ten of Pentacles is about people partnering up, looking out for each other's best interests. It's about building a legacy. Okay, it's about being two people who were there for each other through thick and thin. And that's that aha, the truth. Someone's looking at the truth. Fear of losing control. Fear, maybe even a third party manipulation. But I feel like you're leaving it behind. So I see this new opportunity for emotional fulfillment. See, leaving the loneliness and the lack behind. Wow. See, is somebody here facing their fears? See, it's an energy of facing the fears, doing a little shadow work. You know, the fear something won't be successful, there'll be issues. And I feel it has to do with, it could be a past energy, or you have a couple people around you. But I feel the moon. This is an energy of confusion, see, figuring someone out. When things start to get confusing, you see, it's about pushing through that fear. But it's telling you, if things are confusing, look at the facts, okay? Look at the facts of the situation that someone may be manipulating. They're hiding something. Maybe you took a risk with somebody. Okay, but it is still an energy of pushing through fear, and it has to do with leaving something behind, no longer talking, reciprocating, or giving to somebody. Okay, it's about manifesting happiness and emotional fulfillment. Beautiful, yeah. So there's this beautiful, look at this, Emotional fulfillment and happiness, happy home, happy life, strong financial foundation. It's about clearing out negativity, thoughts that pin you down, okay? And it's about manifesting what it is you want. I see a little moon energy and mirroring right down here. Two people kind of, wanting the same thing. A partner, someone reliable, somebody loyal and stable, someone that you can count on. So yeah, I feel like there's an energy of someone who's leaving someone behind, somebody who lacks, because there's a lot of confusion and manipulation, things that are hidden, secrets, maybe even third parties. It's where you don't know. It's an illusion, but you don't know. Okay, so tell me about the Six of Pentacles. It's telling you when see, it's about leaving something behind, staying in control of the emotions. I definitely see a Cancer energy. Now, it has to do with this moon energy. It's also a Pisces energy, but it's about taking control of the emotions, not being ruled by the emotions, pushing through that fear. So you've got something coming in here. You've got somebody coming forward here, ready to manifest. There's definitely a mirroring energy. Two people facing the fear of taking a risk, fear of, things that are being hidden. Someone didn't want to take a risk here. And I feel like it's yourself. You didn't want to take a risk because there's something that you didn't know, or you felt there was somebody was being a player, or they were being sneaky. But I feel it's so interesting with the Magician here for both energies. I definitely see a Leo energy here as well. Lots of Cancer energy. Lots of emotional control. See, it's someone who's trying to control their emotions. So just be careful with someone here, because it looks like there's someone here you're leaving behind. You're leaving it behind because there's a lot of confusion, things that are unknown. And that is an energy. When you take a risk, when someone is hiding something, or you feel something isn't right and you go for it, that's where there's something being learned here, okay? I see that energy. But I feel like it's, like I say, I feel like you got a couple people. So I do see it's an energy of someone taking control, losing control because of a fear. Fear of losing control, fear of the unknown. Where's this going to go? But I definitely see someone coming in. Yeah, so we have the Chariot. So we have a person who's pushing through that fear. I feel it's an energy of someone coming in, planning for success. Just watch out for anyone who tries to emotionally control. Use emotional control, okay? Using the feelings to emotionally control somebody. You see, I see it twice. In fact, you may have a couple people here, like I say, but it's about something new. Everything being exposed. I see happiness, things moving forward. So it's about manifesting everything you want, okay? This King of Cups energy. Someone emotionally mature, available. Definitely I see safety, security, and stability. Two people looking out for each other. Yeah. King of Cups. There we go. Yeah, so there it is. Somebody offering the cup. Someone's going to offer that cup. And in fact, you may have several opportunities. Okay, several new people around you, but I do see there's someone who comes in with lack. They either feel like they're not good enough, or they don't have any money, or and it has to do with leaving that behind, okay? Leaving it behind. Now, this could be, like I say, someone may be living alone, ready to take a risk on love, because it's about facing the fear. Fear of not being stable. Where is this going to go? Some of you may even have someone who's a secret admirer here, who's ready to take a risk. It could be someone who lives near you. They might be a little bit concerned to coming on too fast. Very much in control of their emotions. So it has to do with communication. And I see Mercury retrograde energy. It's all over it here. A couple of opportunities. So yeah, some of you, you're taking your power back. You're moving away from someone, no longer talking to them. You're going to go for the new. Ace of Cups, somebody whose cup runneth over, offering the cup. So we have someone here who's manifesting, hoping you accept this cup. So like I say, it could be them too, leaving someone behind. They could be the person cutting someone out, leaving them behind, taking control because of some kind of, maybe a third party or a fear, something they failed to recognize. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Why is this here? There we go. Yeah. So it's about building, someone working on themselves. It could be a person who, it's an energy of two people building. So it's about someone perfecting their craft, working very hard to make a decision. And it has to do with releasing negative thoughts and energy. See, it's the purging of the star to go for their hopes and dreams. It's about building something. Somebody wants to build something with you. Yeah, so someone is definitely very hardworking, perfecting their craft, wanting to build. Yeah, it has to do with justice. See, it's about building a relationship, to do with a commitment. So it's an energy someone failed to recognize that something may have actually worked. Okay, or it could be a relationship where someone failed to recognize a past energy, why a relationship didn't work. Okay, it has to do with negative energy. But I feel someone's letting go. It's a healing energy. It's taking a little break, making a decision, looking at the facts before manifesting. So someone trying to figure out their feelings. So I feel like it's someone here who's trying to figure out their feelings. Yeah. A little bit of fear. Fear of being hurt. Tell me about the Three of... There we go. Yeah. So it's about burdens, responsibilities. Someone has a fear of too much responsibility. They have a lot of weight on their shoulders. They work a lot. So it's someone who's trying to stay in control, but it's someone who's lost control. I can see it. They're looking at it. They're thinking about it, and they're having that little light bulb moment. It has to do with stability. It has to do with someone not feeling safe and secure with someone. Okay, but I do see some baggage, someone releasing baggage from past hurts. You see, that's what I feel. Someone lost control because they're holding on to baggage and burdens from a past relationship that didn't work out. But it's an energy of unable to make a decision now. And I feel there's some kind of a breakthrough here. You got a new opportunity. Someone's going to offer up that cup. Okay, they're manifesting. I feel what we have is two people both wanting the same thing. Both wanting a partner, someone reliable, okay? But it's about being afraid to take a risk, okay? That leap of faith, that has to do with faith because of the past relationship. Someone may have in the past be carrying some baggage from a past relationship where they weren't faithful. They may have taken a risk. Maybe have a lot of secrets, okay? So I feel there's someone here figuring something out here. So I feel here it's an energy of looking at all the information, manifesting. Someone who has all the tools, very wise. There's a lot of wisdom. But really watch out for someone who's manipulating, okay? Trying to stay in control. That's, I feel here, it's very powerful energy. It's about someone who, I feel somebody wasn't faithful. They took a risk. They took a, in a situation. And someone didn't want to take a risk because of that. So see, someone's got some baggage from a past relationship, but I actually feel there's something going to be exposed, and it's very positive. A happy home, happy life. There's a reason to celebrate here. Something new. So it's about it's really about letting go of the baggage. Okay? The burdens. Someone carrying a lot of weight. Okay? Could be a situation where someone had a relationship or they were in a marriage with somebody who they did all the work and the other person didn't pull their weight, you see. So there's that fear of that, of the lack. Someone's been through a lot because of that. In fact, you both could have some of that energy. But wow, okay, so it's about pushing through the fear. A little bit of shadow work, facing the fears, and going for it, being more openly emotional. See, there's a cycle that's ending. See, things are about to shift in your favor. It's very positive energy. Let go of the baggage. Just release it. Let it go. Okay? Yeah. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so this could be yourself, but I see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you can flip this energy, whatever suits you. Okay, what you feel is right. If something doesn't feel right, it's not yours, leave it for someone else. There's the King of Pentacles. So this is energy of financial stability, someone who is focused on their money, their future, someone who likes to be prepared for the future. It's also an energy of someone who always feels like they don't have enough money, they don't have enough, but they actually do. Okay, this is someone who actually has everything they need, but love. So looks like you got a person coming in here, and I feel this is someone very grounded, stable, financially stable. Things are going in their favor. It's about looking at the positive by really releasing all this baggage and negative energy from a past situation. Wow. Yeah, there it is. It's about a life path, someone at a crossroads, someone who has everything but love. They have everything. They have all the material stuff, but they always feel like they don't have enough or they're not ready. This is someone who's actually seeing it, okay? It has to do with leaving something in the past, taking their power back, taking a stand. I feel like it's both of you mirroring. So lovely energy. I see a fresh new start, a new opportunity. I feel like we have two people who want the same thing. There it is. There's that epiphany, the tower, the sudden energy. So this is an energy of that tower coming down. See, it's a sudden epiphany, to let go, to release that need to control. Okay, to do with this lack of reciprocity, because it's about two people wanting the same thing, two people reciprocating, being open to start new. So this is really powerful. It's likely going to happen suddenly. The floodgates are opening to their emotions. Someone's figuring out their feelings, okay? Sorting themselves out here. So it really could have nothing to do with you, could to do with them, or it is you, and it's all about yourself, your emotions and feelings. So like I said, take it as it resonates for you. There's that cup runneth over with emotions, a fresh new start. Something very sudden, an epiphany. And it has to do with not controlling, that realization of losing control. Try not to get emotionally invested, but they are. Yeah, someone's sorting out their past, facing their fears, things that have happened, letting go of the baggage. Very nice. So get yourself ready. Okay, you've got someone here who's definitely in that loving and nurturing energy. There it is. Safety, security, and stability. Two people wanting the same thing, looking at each other through thick and thin, being there for each other. Emotional fulfillment. Beautiful. Yeah, there it is. There's that energy, leaving something behind to move forward. Two people taking the time to get to know each other, growing closer. So there's a transitional energy of a healing, okay, of someone clearing things out, clearing out their head and figuring out what it is they want. This is someone who's realizing, coming to the realization they have everything they need but love, because they got some baggage. You see, there's a choice. See, it has there it is. Two people coming together, building each other up, supporting each other through thick and thin. It's about a supportive partnership. Someone didn't have a very supportive partner, or both of you never had supportive partners, and there's baggage that needs to be released, okay, from people who, aren't supportive. They don't do their fair share. They put all the weight and the burdens upon one person. But this is a partnership, okay? So there's some love here, a bond, a connection. This is a beautiful energy. I feel definitely a physical attraction. This could be a new person. It could happen suddenly, maybe while you're traveling, going somewhere, okay? But I do see an opportunity. Now this could be how it starts. Somebody offering an opportunity, go for a drive, go somewhere, take the time to get to know each other. It could be a boat ride. It could be fishing. It could be anything, okay? Literally just going for a drive. But it's about that emotional control. So yeah, someone's moving away. They're learning something, taking all the lessons they've learned, okay, about this energy of losing control, about not wanting to be emotionally invested because of past energy. But I love this. Lessons being learned. So beautiful. Take care, Virgo. I feel you got some positive energy around you. So it's like I say, it could be yourself or another person. So it's an energy of just moving past that energy and going for the new, the happiness. I see a lot of happiness here in the future, but I do see the transition of two people taking the time to get to know each other, growing closer, forming a bond, and partnering up. So take care. I wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.